It's 1940 and London is being blitzed. An elderly Dr. Watson recounts an unrecorded case he worked on with Sherlock Holmes. Nearly 60 years previously, a ship was destroyed by a giant octopus. Of course nobody believes the survivor. In the past, the men chosen to play Sherlock Holmes were all actors who could give authority. This version, although he is clearly trying his best, just looks and sounds like an over-enthusiastic teenager. Dr. Watson, meanwhile, just looks far too rough and ragged. Inspector Lestrade, meanwhile, has the kind of Cockney accent you'd normally associate with EastEnders. Before long, a man is killed by a dinosaur. This is actually one of several mechanical monsters which have been built by persons unknown. Later on in the movie, Holmes faces something we're clearly supposed to initially think is a robot. It turns out to be Thorpe, Holmes's brother. Me neither. He is responsible for the mechanical monsters. He is holding Lestrade captive. At least I would like to hope that's what's going on here. At some point in the past, Thorpe was in the police with Lestrade and was paralysed during a bank robbery when Lestrade fired a bullet which inadvertently hit Thorpe. He now wants revenge because he had to leave the police force. Nobody cares about him. He was forgotten by the world. Grandmother swallowed sixpence and blah blah blah. We are never made to feel for him as he just comes across as a boo-hiss villain. Before long he is flying around London in a mechanical dragon. This at least was a more ambitious attempt than the usual Asylum monster on the rampage stories. It all looks authentic and there are some nice steampunk type inventions, but unfortunately it's just a mess. It's not really for Sherlock Holmes fans. The characters and the storyline never develop, and the complete miscasting of the two leads dooms it as a Sherlock Holmes movie from the start. It isn't long before you realise the whole Sherlock Holmes thing is just a gimmick. It's just a new way of giving you CGI monsters. And fans of monster movies are just going to be put off by the attempt at a Sherlock Holmes story which just comes across as slow and lightweight. For example, the scene where Watson is dangling over a cliff just seems to go on forever. It seems someone has sat down and thought up a list of things that would look good in the trailer, and then tried to work them into a story. Oh, and incidentally, we find out that Sherlock's first name is actually Robert. Robert Holmes? Wasn't he a bloke who used to write scripts for Doctor Who? This is not a reimagining of Sherlock Holmes. It's simply the name being used to sell one of Asylum's CGI fests. And the rechristening of Holmes just seems to sum up the total lack of respect they have for the source material.